So if you have a boys only school, the A level participation rate in maths is, 10, 20% higher than it is for your sort of your co-ed or your girls only settings. And so you do just have this massive, as I said before, it's just this desire to do it, this value in STEM, this motivation to get involved in STEM in a much higher sort of rate, regardless of ability. And I think you're absolutely right. I think I ran some really interesting research with my classes last year because I had a top set year 11 class, actually pretty good gender split. We had sort of, I think it was 8 girls, 10 boys. It was really nicely balanced. Everyone was really motivated. Everyone was really thriving. It was wonderful. I then looked at how many of them translated to my A-level classes, and 1 girl had taken up further maths compared to, I think it was 7 of the boys.
Wow.
And even from the girls, some of them aren't even doing A-level maths anymore. And they're still getting graded as 8s and 9s. I have girls with grade 9s at GCSE who aren't doing an A-level in maths because they've gone on to do something else.
In any other subject, if you're getting a top grade, It makes sense, doesn't it, that you would go on and study that at A-level?
I think the biggest one is how they saw their own results, actually. If you sort of set something, I think I often found the girls in the class would see the 10% they couldn't do or they struggled with, and they went, therefore, this is telling me that I don't belong in this class, or I shouldn't be pushing to do further because I'm at the limit of my capability. And they saw every incorrect answer as a reinforcement of that messaging, whereas every boy saw all the positives they got, and they sort of look at it as, well, I got 80% right, so I'm really thriving here, I can do more, I need that challenge. And I think it was really interesting, like even for that, as I say, really high ability class, I think the girls often looked for those, or saw maybe rather than looked for all those things to negatively reinforce their view.